Hi, Filter here. As most of you know, you've probably heard that Jodie Whittaker is going to leave Doctor Who because she's going to take off with Chris Chibnall, or Chin Balls as I like to call him. You know, here's a guy who I don't think was crazy about doing the whole Doctor Who thing in the first place. And then you find out that she just wanted to be a trailblazer. I have a problem with stuff like that. You see, when you want to do something, you want to do it because you want to do it. You should want to do it, not to make a statement. Ironically, and I'll use a metaphor, and this is what somebody. It's also in the Fresh Prince of Bel Air, talking about Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks wasn't doing it because she was trying to be defiant. She was doing it because she was tired. She did not give up that seat because she was. She gave it. She did not want to give it because she was tired. Long day, exhausted. There you go. I'll use another example, an interesting example. There's a show out here called Forged in Fire. On this show, there have been, I think, 6 women who have done things, who have been forgers. 6, maybe 7 out of the dozens of guys that are on that show. 6 women. What's interesting is one of them wanted to be the first female winner of Forged in Fire. That's not a good motivator. To me, that's not a good motivator. And I think she didn't make it to round 3. However, there were 2 women on that show that I can recall, possibly 3, who were just straight out forgers. And they made it all the way to the end. Actually, 2 of them made it all the way to the end. One won, the other didn't, I believe. The one woman, you could tell she was just straight up, she was a forger. She knew how to make knives and all this other stuff. And she made it to the last round, and she won that last round, which I thought was pretty keen. She wasn't trying to make a statement. She wanted to show off her skills. Now, I got gummy bears from Amish market. They like use real fruit. So these things taste much better than Harbero. Pricey, but they're good. But hey. Now, someone who wanted to become the first female doctor, you would think, was going to sit there and say, you know what, I'm going to hack this out for 5 years. And yeah, Chibnall, when you leave, see ya. Don't let the dollar hit you on the way out. That's what I would think. But no. And then, of course, she's given interviews basically disrespecting the old fans, especially the fans who were willing to give her the chance. We were all willing to give her the chance as the Doctor. But she's not pulling her weight as the Doctor. I'm sorry. I watched, I can't even give the review. How can I describe the Witchfinder, that episode? It may as well have been called Whammon Had It Bad Back in the Day. So I just kept thinking to myself, why are they making this episode like this? Where basically the monsters are secondary. The monsters are literally secondary. It's like, we're going to tell a statement about how women were treated way back when. Oh yeah, and let's toss in this monster to justify that it's Doctor Who. That's what I saw. That's what I saw. And I mean, there were some funny moments, some interesting moments. The Grand gives that Pulp Fiction line, which had me dying laughing. But as far as I'm concerned, this is a waste of a regeneration for this character. This was a complete waste. If you wanted to get a female doctor, me personally, and I've heard people bring this up, and even disparage it. But I can tell you one thing. There was at one time the rumor that Billy Piper, they wanted to put Billy Piper, or Billy Piper wanted to play the Doctor at one point when Matt Smith was leaving. And I thought, that's intriguing. And people are like, no, I'm tired of Billy Piper. And I'm like, no, come on. This is just a good actress. She can do it. And you know why? I think she would play a perfect doctor, female doctor. Look at the episode of Doomsday where she faces down the cult of Skaro. And she looks the Dalek dead in its eye and says, I met the Emperor and I turned into dust. And it gives you chills just thinking about the fact that she could have played that part. You know, she goes from shop girl to woman that, yeah, she ain't afraid of no Dalek, you know. Basically, she's barely afraid of him. She's now pissed. She can say things with authority. So yeah, I think she would have been the perfect female doctor. Let's see. And yeah, some of you might scoff, or you might have scoffed at it, but when you think about it, you're going, in comparison to what Jodie Whittaker's been doing, and plus, Jodie Whittaker's saying too much shit. And the more she talks about this stuff, the more I feel pissed about it. And I can tell you one thing, I should have known something like this was going to happen, where it was going to be doing it for the sake of doing it, not for the sake of pushing the story along. And I can tell you this, I remember, and you guys could probably find it on YouTube here, and it deals with, it was right after Capaldi's run, first season run, his first season. And he's at a Comic-Con. There's General Louise Coleman. There's Michelle Gomez. Yeah, we had the big reveal that Missy was the master and stuff like that. And Michelle Gomez. You have Peter Capaldi. You have Stephen Moffat. You had a host of other people there. And then when it comes to the Q&A, some girl gets up there and asks this ridiculous question. When are you going to get a female doctor? And I'm going, and Moffat, rightfully so, chided her and says, we just got Peter here. Can we, do things here before we start worrying about that? And I'm like going, what kind of this is the mindset that gave us, sadly, Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chinballs. This is the mindset that has given us these less than stellar stories. I get the Sarunga conundrum was okay. Kablam, okay. The Witchfinder, I just kept thinking to myself, they're still trying to teach us a lesson about something instead of just entertaining us. So, they have no respect for us because I said it once, I'll say it again. NPCs, skip that. I think diversity in comics used a better term. The Party, because he was reading excerpts from 1984, and he describes these people aptly. They are the Party. They are the Party of 1984. That is it. The Party, they are just unforgiving, unrelenting, uncaring, and they also think you are stupid. That has been the one main thing about the Party, or NPCs if you want to call them that. They think you are stupid. That has been their hallmark for a long time. So, that's a bit of my rant, if you want to call it a rant. Leave your comments below. Hit the notification bell. Rate this video. Until then, I'm Filter. I'm out.